was training out there. Is he going to play this week?
Yeah, no, he is. It's been pretty good this morning. Pretty happy with it all. Staff's happy with him, and he's happy with himself. So he'll play.
It's a fair boost. He's had a rough couple of months.
Yeah, he has. He's obviously excited about playing. And I mean, he played 2 weeks ago, but he just put the jersey on. He didn't really play, but he went out. But this time we're happy he plays.
And what about Adam Reynolds? He looked to be moving okay as well.
Yeah, he was moving pretty good. So everybody's fit. The team we announced is all good to go.
What about Alex Johnson? Is it still a mystery as to when he might be back?
Well, it's no mystery. It's just a process which is he's got bruising on the knee and just hasn't got full movement with his running. But we're talking maybe a couple of weeks now. He should be back, but we're not certain of that. But that's what we're aiming for.
Wayne, the Bulldogs built off a couple of wins in a row. Do you feel as they need to put a performance on the board against them to get yourselves finals ready?
Oh, we had a pretty good performance last week. I mean, there was some moments that we didn't like about it, but it was certainly a big improvement on what we played against Grenoble the week before. So the Bulldogs have been going really good and playing some good footy, and so we'll have to play well tomorrow night. We know that, and we're capable of doing that. That's what time of the year where you want to play well.
Your club's ended up in a slanging match with the Storm this week over grapple tackles and all sorts of things. What's your take on it all and their tackling style? Oh
no, Richo's doing all the talking at the moment, so I'll let him keep going.
Have you had your cup of tea this morning?
Pardon?
I said, have you had a cup of tea this morning?
I don't drink tea actually, so I don't need it.
You've been known as the master coach for so long. How do you feel when you hear comments that you're the master puppeteer from the back?
Oh, look, the good news is I don't read it, and if you don't tell me about it, I don't know about it, so I don't really care about it.
Well, that's what's been said.
Well, it's been said. I can't take the words back. It doesn't worry me.
Does their tackling style worry you at all, Wayne? Do you think there's anything in it that other teams aren't doing?
Oh, look, I'm not here to pass judgment on the Storm or anybody else today. We'll talk about tomorrow, leave it at that. We played last Sunday. As a footy team, we've all moved on, and I need to move on with the rest of the team and get on with what's in front of us tomorrow.
So you're not behind it, Wayne? Is that what you're saying? You're not behind it?
Mate, if you know me at all, you wouldn't ask that question, okay?
Mate, what do you make of Nelson's tackle on Dean Booth, that specifically that incident?
Well, we're getting a lot of things wrong at the moment with that part of the game. I think there's any doubt about that. It's done now. It's didn't warrant any more action than that. That's what the people that make that decision thought. So you've got to live with it and move on.
Did you think that as well?
Did I think what? I've been surprised about a lot of things lately. So that one didn't surprise me any more than other things that have happened. And
what are your thoughts on a transfer window?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, I can't believe why we can't do it. I can't believe we haven't done it. But it's needed really badly, so the fans get a lot more value for their memberships and all that type of stuff. So at least they know that player's going to be playing their club until a certain time in the year. Maybe he might move on after that, but at least you've got that security. And yeah.
Is there a way to bring it in and keep the managers under control?
We won't keep the managers under control, so that's not an issue. Okay, the issue is what decision the game makes, and then the decision that the game is going to enforce the rules and make people live by the rules. That's the problem, you know. So whether you're talking about last Sunday's game or you're talking about anything, at the end of the day, you know, we've got a set of rules that whether it's salary cap rules, whether it's how we play the game rules, and then the game itself, not the clubs, the game itself, become the administrators of all that. So they're the questions you've got to ask them. I mean, rules are rules, but if you don't enforce them, then there's not much point in having them.
In your eyes, would it be ideal to have one window pre-season, one around Origin?
I don't know the exact answer to that. I haven't thought about. I've thought about it a lot, but I haven't just thought about the timings of it. But it's definitely necessary, and I can't believe we haven't done it in the past. I mean, soccer's probably the biggest team sport in the world, and you know, they've got a dog-eat-dog mentality with regards to players and who they want and who they don't want to buy. But even they live by trading windows. So, you know, you just can't pack up your bags one day and be at another club tomorrow. And that's not a great look for us, and it's not what we should ever entertain. And so it's doable. The trading windows are doable, and we should be looking really hard at getting them in as soon as we can.
When you've had a couple of guys come here as well.
What's that?
You've had a couple of guys come here early on in the season. You have to live by the rules, I imagine, if they are the rules at the moment.
Yeah, well, look, we've done nothing wrong. I mean, we've played by the rules. The rules are it's open slather, and June 30 is your deadline. Yeah, we haven't. We've benefited from that. Okay, but that doesn't make the game better, and doesn't make, if you're a fan, doesn't make you happy to see 3 or 4. And if you look at one particular club, 4 or 5 of the players have left the place since the end of the last football season. Well, that's the last thing you want if you're a fan. You go and buy season tickets, and you think, well, I'm going to go and see this team and these players play, and all of a sudden they're not there anymore.
There's going to be pushback from the RLPA. They don't want it to come in, but do you think they should look wider than that and see what's better for
Well, it is all about negotiation, and I understand that, but at the end of the day, the Rugby League Players Association exists because of the game, right? And if the game can't run the game, then we're in a fair bit of trouble, okay? So.
Wayne, last week's performance against the Storm, as in 4% of the finals, do you feel as though this team's finals ready or getting there?
No, but we're getting ready for something. Whether it's tomorrow night's game. Look, we've played every team in the comp now. We hadn't played the Storm up until the weekend, so we know what we bring. It was a test for us. We had to find out they're the best team at the moment in the competition, so we had to find out where we kind of stood with all that, and we walked away there with enough confidence to know that if we continue to play well and play to the standards that we want to play to, then we're a chance in September.